A young man with autism once showed his father a picture of a mouse in a maze and said, "This is me every morning." Routines are important to all of us, but for children with autism and other developmental challenges, routines are the anchor in a seemingly random world. In this video, we will learn how to manage classroom routines. As we visit our classroom, look for ways that preparation for differences can prevent difficult behaviors.
You may do our sheet craft, or you may go do our table game. Which one? Craft or game? Craft. Good choice.
This classroom has an established routine. Transitions are especially difficult for children with special needs. The teacher helps Gwen make the transition to the first activity by showing her two options on a visual schedule.
Oh, good morning, Dean. I'm so glad that you're here. Are you ready to go to music time?
Yes.
I know that you're really going to miss your mom, but that's okay. You're going to have fun today.
Reminding Dean of a favorite activity helps ease his anxiety at leaving his mother. The picture of music on the visual schedule helps him focus on that activity rather than on his separation. All children, regardless of ability, can benefit from a visual schedule in a classroom. The pictures are especially helpful when there is a change in routine. One challenging transition for many children is moving from a favorite individual activity to a group activity. Let's see how Robert handles the transition to circle time. Robert loves his dinosaur puzzles. He talks about them with other students and teachers whenever he can.
It's time for circle time. Come with me.
Robert, I need you to come with me to circle time. Come on. Oh, but we're going this way. Please come this way with me to circle time. We need to follow Miss Joyce.
Hi guys, guess what? It's circle time and we're going to hear a story today about the lost sheep.
Ms. Barkley, if we're doing circle time, why does Robert get to walk around when we have to sit? It's not fair.
Well, you're right. It doesn't seem fair, but sometimes we all listen in different ways, and you all listen well in your chairs, and he listens best when he's moving. So he's going to move while he listens.
In a classroom where all children are valued, children can learn to adapt their expectations of others. Let's observe another strategy for redirecting a child's focused interest.
That he had a celebration.
Look at my paper. It's in true 3D.
I see that. You are an amazing artist. Can you share that with me as soon as the story is over, Trip?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Whether at church or at home, Trip is focused on drawing the credits of movies.
Wally in true 3D.
Wally in true 3D?
Yes.
Every time you talk about Wally, I need you to take a popsicle stick out.
Trip is learning to control his need to tell other people about his focused interest. The sticks in the can remind him that he needs to limit how much he talks about his picture. He can see that he has 3 more times to talk about Wall-E in true 3D this morning. This is a social skill that all children need to learn. What are appropriate times and places to express their interests? The teachers make a second option available for Dean, listening and watching the sheep song video. Dean is engaging with the Bible story through music, and another student has joined him. Our time with these children is short. Let's give them opportunities to connect with the story in a personal way.
Did you tell Robert and Eric that they could play with the puzzles?
I did. They listened to the story, but they're not interested in making the sheet craft.
Oh, okay. Well, do you think since they kind of enjoy each other and they work well together that you could kind of get them to talk about the story a little bit so that they can kind of recall what we talked about in the story?
Sure. All right, guys. Put the puzzle away.
Robert is done with sheep. He wants his dinosaurs. Our teacher's need to have Robert engage with the story again doesn't match Robert's interest. Let's see how our teacher keeps this resistance from escalating.
All right, Robert, it's time for your break time. All right, Robert. Are you all done? You ready to come back and join the group? Okay, good. I'm glad to see that you've calmed down. Come on.
The teacher knows that Robert needs to control his emotion in order to get beyond his resistance.
All right, thank you, boys, for coming over to Circle Time. Today, first, we're going to talk about our lost sheep story. Then, it will be time for Dinosaur Puzzle. You guys had so much fun with that earlier. Sheep. Why would the shepherd be looking for the lost sheep? Because he lost him. And because he loves him, right? Yeah, he loves his sheep.
Let's recap classroom strategies for preventing transition issues and helping children focus. Children rely on routines to be able to focus on learning and participate in a group. This is especially important for children with autism spectrum disorders. Knowing what to expect can make a child with autism feel calm, safe, and secure. Sensory reminders of a favorite activity give a child something new to focus on. Children's program volunteers need to create a community of positive praise which values each child's individuality. Some children are focused on a narrow favorite activity. Group leaders can help redirect a child so that they can engage better with the group and with the lesson. Let's remember that compassionate understanding leads to a stronger, loving community. We hope that this video will help strengthen your relationships with the children in your group, that you can move past fear and uncertainty to loving each child as a unique individual.